What's going on, everyone? Hope you're good. We know that there is a few other people going to catch up on this stream, so we did just go live on Instagram just to get some people over, so we will keep an eye on it. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. We've got a lot to go over tonight. Having a few beers. If you have any questions, we will make sure that we are monitoring the questions the whole time. I need to quickly adjust the camera.
So guys, it's a bit of a spur of the moment video. It was just a fact, obviously Tim's been away working, pretty much.
I dropped you. Sorry, I dropped you. Done.
But nothing broke. We're okay.
Nothing's
broken, we're good. Yes, it's just a bit of a catch-up video. Tim's been away working like an absolute madman. I've been away, been to Austria, Belgium, etc. So things have been hectic.
Cheers, by the way.
Cheers. So it's more of a case of I bounced down, going to get some media done for the channel. Lots of new toys, lots of new presents for us because we can boys. So yeah, that, and we thought we'd just go live, catch up with you people, see what's going on.
If you do have any questions for us regarding events, kit, or anything else, just make sure you put it in the comments. We will catch up with the comments once we've got through this little intro bit. Got a ton of stuff sent through, so massive thank you to the guys at Patrol Store for the high-ax boots. These things are fucking incredible. I'm not just saying that, but first impressions, really, really impressed. A huge thank you to the whole team over at Helican. They've sent us huge amounts of stuff, so a huge thank you to them. Richie's got a super warm, full Gore-Tex all-weather jacket,
but it's not. We'll be doing a full review on this, so I don't want to give too much away. But it is. It's got some really cool features. When I say cool, I don't mean you can put your hand in the pocket to get to your headphones. No, you can basically quick draw a pistol through this jacket.
Legit. So that is the Husky jacket. I've got myself a new kit bag, which I've wanted for ages. Any of you guys that were at Bracelet, I was talking about one of these. Just a kit bag, things like plate carriers, jackets, gloves, belt kit, all that helmets, just stuff to be able to, that isn't going into my pelly, into one of these. Again, this is one of the grab bags, really nicely lined out. Again, we'll do a full review on this, but really happy with it. Loads of zip away compartments and pockets and all that sort of stuff, so really nice bag. Got some other bits from Helican as well, so a huge thank you to those guys.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm going to see if I can just get the comments up so we can actually get to your comments, guys.
Chris from Vortex, if you do see this, or Bentley, or any of the Vortex team, we want to say a huge thank you to you as well. Yes. We can't exactly talk about what's been sent out, but we will be showing you some stuff about it soon. Very soon. A massive thank you to the team over at Vortex, so repping Vortex today. Thank you very much. Again, any questions, guys, make sure you put them in the comments box. For all of you asking about tags, we've done our tag video today. So we were talking about this, my lovely M79, and we were talking about Richie's 320, which is down on the floor in front of me. If you're interested in tags, if you're interested in any of the kind of grenade launching projectiles from tags, and I know they do some other bits and bobs, but if you are interested in any of that, then there's a video coming real soon.
Yeah, so basically we just want to sort of address the whole subject of, people that are buying tags or want to get into tags. See lots of the cool kids running them. Oi. Are you ready, kids? So you see a lot of people running the 320s, 203s, etc. A lot of people are asking how to get into tags, how much does it cost, what's set up, what's needed. So we thought we just wanted to kind of address that topic. Just to give you guys a bit of a heads up, before you dive in head first. I can't seem to find the comments on here. Please, baby, please. Gotcha. Whoa!
Richie will be handling all of your comments for this evening's broadcasting.
Good morning.
Hello. So, if any of you watch Blackadder and if you watch Blackadder, you'll get it.
Yeah. Right, let's go for something.
This is Richie's, by the way. If anyone starts asking about this, I haven't got myself. Oh my god, I love this
That's good, right?
Yeah. This is Richie's long top. This is with the extended upper on. I'll let him maybe go into some details on this, but this is Richie's.
Yeah.
So I've got this guy.
Right, so we'll go through some of the questions, guys.
Woo!
Woo! Woo! Woo! Woo! RDX Tactical, what's happening? Welcome along, Adriano. Brooksy, what's happening, dude?
What's going on, Brooksy?
Tack belts. I'm a little bit in love with you after a conversation the other day. Yeah, welcome along, guys.
I wonder if he'd marry me. Could you think he'd be down for a civil partnership? Because I'm married already.
Yeah, civil partnership. It's fine as long as it's mutually agreeable and it's done in international waters. It's fine.
Okay, fine. Expect something in the post.
Daniel Golding, show me that sexy dev crew. That one.
This is an M4.
That's an M4.
The dev is she's over there.
The Don of Bond. Helmet, take away things, but need one.
Is this the guy that messaged us earlier? He was talking about the lids.
I hope that says. I think it's meant to say Milsim. Let's not say that.
Okay.
Involving aircraft. So one is advised, and any recommendations.
On lids. FMA Maritime.
FMA Maritime, or if you want lightweight and airframe maybe. But I know the liners and the internals of those are a bit poor. Unless you swap out the liner, then in which case just maybe get an X-fill.
Team Wendy life. Just saying.
Stu Leader, at what point does a tag interest become an obsession? I would say the minute you get your first kill.
Yeah, if I wasn't staring at a box like this size of just tag rounds, I would probably say not to go down the path because it's an expensive little trip, but definitely well worth it. And some of the other components and bits and bobs that tag have sent us, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on, especially the grenade.
The grenada. Yeah,
There's
some very good hand, not necessarily launchable, but hand throwable grenades.
Yeah,
really cool. Some are very lightweight, some are very what's the word?
Hefty.
Hefty. Let's just say if you throw this thing, you probably get a strike.
Yeah. But yeah, helmets, FMA Maritime, or some of the FMA lids. If you're after something a little bit more serious, then look at the Team Wendy X-Fill. And if you're going on from there and you want something that's a little bit light, then you can go to an ops core. Expect to spend about 800 quid for a half decent one.
Okay, so Airsoft Nation, welcome again, guys.
Hey, Greg.
Young Gun 1980 evening. What a guan.
Hello.
Right, RDX Tactical. This is quite an interesting question, to be fair.
From Adriano, surprising.
RDX Tactical, quick one. Ever thought about putting the ID tag / stickers on the side of your rifles? So you know, like the codes and what it's done for military issue.
Oh yeah, right. We pick your own problem.
Do you know the little is it like QR codes? Is it? I think. Do you know what I mean? Have you seen them?
No.
Okay. I have seen them. For me personally, this is not because I have a beer, but I think they're an absolute cunting. They're an absolute waste of time.
Well, there you go. What is it? So it's a what?
So
you write your name when you go.
No. So it's like a QR sticker. So when I believe this is what it's for. I'm sure it's a complete wrong, but when they get issued, or they go in and out of your armory, they can scan them in and out. And stuff like that. So
it's not like when you write say my initials,
no.
TD01.
You've got like the numbers.
Yeah.
No, it's not like that. It's a proper sticker.
No, gay fuck.
No, I think it's just the fact that they
it makes sense going in and out of some stores or something.
Yeah, if you're not a reenactor, but if you're following a loadout to the letter, fine, cool, go for it. But for me, for what we do, no, thank you.
If you're a reenactor, that's what that guy from when we went to that Milsim in Essex said that me and John was. Oh yeah, we've got some reenactors here today, and I was like looking at my kit thinking, nah. Not me, mate. And then he was like, these guys.
I left my swastika at home. Oh, hey, careful. Hobbit, what's happening? How are you? How's your slip doing? I missed that thing.
Yeah, full of sweets.
We've become quite attached.
I know, I'll put my hand in there.
Warlord SP, greetings from Brazil. Brazil.
I would love to say that some of my favourite fighters come from Brazil, but they don't.
Yes.
Just saying I don't like Jose Aldo.
And
Rafael dos Santos.
no, who's the one that fought this last weekend? God of the warrior from God. What do you call himself? The absolute man.
Soldier of
Soldier
God.
of God. The actual man mountain.
Yoel Romero.
Yoel Romero. Hello, you're back. Hello, you're back. Michael.
Sorry, Yoel, if you're watching, I'll wrestle you to death.
I will choke you out because you beat my absolute man crush Tim Kennedy by cheating, by sitting on the stool in the ring. Hate that.
Sorry guys, if you're not UFC fans, just let that one go.
Scout Recon, welcome.
Never met her.
I
Did
just
you say?
got a lovely bum.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He's tall enough. He's a leggy one.
Yes.
Nice bum, Recon. Brooksy super chatted us. How many guns you broke this weekend, Ricky?
All of them.
All
of them.
Deep. That's also Brooksy coming in with an angular stamp of the Craft McGrath.
No, but he's not wrong. He's telling the truth.
I
broke all of them.
He broke them all.
So yeah,
Is that broke?
this is not broke.
Ah, good. Just in case we get attacked by bears.
It is now. I've touched it.
We've got a couple of TMs here, we'll be fine.
So yeah, both my scars, the Scar L and Scar Heavy, are currently with Ross at the cage.
Ross must see him coming through the door and be like, oh.
Do you know what? He's literally Ross at the cage. How can I describe him? He's basically
Passive aggressive.
no.
Bipolar.
Like a really gaunt ninja.
Okay.
Yeah.
One that could get through a bamboo fence.
Yeah. Like if you held him this way, this side, you're feeling for a keyhole. No. So he's like a vicar or like a pastor. Right. He's literally.
Hold on a minute. What have vicars and pastor got in common?
Yes, that. Oh, pastor. Right. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. He's like a vicar pastor.
No.
But you put him in water and he goes to water.
He's literally.
Praise our bottle. All that boiling water's got me again.
Oh, the boiling water's
Damn it.
No, he's literally brought more guns back to life than I care to admit. Like every time I go there, I'm like, I broke this.
He's like the opposite of it. He's like a resexorcist. Revision assist. No.
Revisionist. Yeah.
Resurrection. He's a
Either way.
resurrection assist.
I'll tell you exactly what he is.
He assists erections.
I can tell you exactly what he is. He's getting paid a lot from me. But I still break them. So yeah, that's that.
So Ross, if you can assist in my resurrection.
Res.
I need to make sure that res is in there or else I might get in trouble. Okay,
Erection.
fine. Resurrection. Okay.
Warlord SP.
Hello, sir.
Hello. BTC Spectre or Gate Titan? Well,
I will tell you the answer of that.
the BTC Spectre only fits in the TMs, right? Records.
Yeah.
So at the moment, you can't have both.
I would definitely go Gate Titan. After seeing Richie's review of the Titan, if you haven't checked it out, unshameful plug.
Yeah.
Go back to the channel, check it out on the channel. There was a review of the Gate Titan.
Yeah.
Incredible bit of kit.
And for anyone that follows gate.eu on Instagram, they put a post up, I think it was today or yesterday, showing more R&D development going into their brand new gate MOSFET that will be TM recoil proprietary.
I'm going to lie and say that they haven't contacted me about it. Take that as you will.
Okay.
Yeet.
Alfie, what's happening, son?
Alfie, I miss you so much.
Oh, we love Alfie. He come out of retirement apparently.
He's my favourite crazy person.
He's my favourite sesh head. I love him. Love it.
Alfie.
Long live the sesh.
Yang. I wish you was there.
As we're in Sutcliffe, are you putting these kids through private school? I might as well be, yeah.
Definitely, but private. No, they're getting home tutored by that black physicist along with the tax.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yes, Richie, I knew you'd nail that. Come on.
Of course I would. He's got a soft spot for him. Yeah, so.
That was so good.
Airsoft Delta. Just got my first TM416 Delta.
Yes.
Custom. Big fan. You can stay.
You're welcome to the boys' club.
Had the spring done on it, but how do you find the triggers on them, specifically locking up? Is a MOSFET a good idea? If you're on about the actual gearbox locking up, I think you're lying.
Depends if you really spam the trigger like crazy.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, you're lying.
I am
As
lying.
well. You're both lying.
No, I'm just asking if he's like got his finger in there doing it the old.
Doesn't matter. Did you see how hard I tried to break your 416?
Yes.
I couldn't.
Okay.
I was smashing that MF light button. Yeah, couldn't break it. So I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I've got no answer for you. Because I physically tried.
Well, depends what spring he's got.
Yeah.
If someone put a stonking spring in,
Fair point. Yeah. Fair point.
he's doing the old with a standard spring. So just something to consider. I haven't had mine lock up. If yours is locking up, I recommend putting the original spring back in.
Yeah. Good.
They don't need more power. They've got epic range.
Yeah.
For days.
Yeah.
.com.
Absolutely. Question for Tim.
Soldier of God.
From Hobbit.
Not that one. That one.
Tim, did you try that old Tim gin I recommended?
No.
What's an old Tim gin?
Old Tim Gin. No, it's Old Tim Gin.
Isn't he just have a meat in the trunk?
No, that's been singeing. In
I've got the voice clip. Keep.
Ding dong bing.
Ding dong bing ding.
Bing bong bing.
Bing bong ding ding. No, that's incredible.
Sorry, no, I haven't tried it yet. If any of you are big gin fans, before I go into a gin rant, go and check out Duck and Crutch Gin. They're out of Knightsbridge in central London. It's run by a friend of mine called Holly. She makes incredible gin. Just go and check them out on Instagram. I follow them, Duck and Crutch Gin.
Duck and crutch.
Yeah, Duck and Crutch. Don't ask me where it came from. That one.
Probably a duck and yeah.
That was quick.
Right, wasn't it?
That's good.
It's good, my boy.
That's not bad.
Brooksy just bought Devilry yesterday. Mate, quite a few TM fans.
Do you know what? We spread like a plague.
It is.
Because people go, oh, they're good.
Or like a really mild dose of the clap.
I'd say a sort of dose of the clap that you can catch from a cough.
Oh.
Around a load of smokers in a smoking area.
Oh God.
They're vile.
Oh. But if you've got your typhoid clogs, then you'll be fine.
Typhoid clogs, or if you're wearing some sort of death metal bandana.
And some kind of like panther piss sunscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just down the nose though, like an Aussie.
Straya.
Oi! Someone grab that panther!
Best country in the world. Straya. Brixie, where did you get your Delta from? Where did you buy it from? If you don't say camo,
Hopefully Merrick hooked him up, because
Then
Merrick had a delivery.
Okay.
Merrick has a delivery on Monday
okay.
that I might maybe get another gun.
Scout Recon, how are the Hakes boots? I was looking at the Scout ones. I don't know what the Scout ones are. I'll have to have a look. But these
Very good.
are awesome, mate. The best way I can describe it is they are Japan. And for my next trick,
And the man's gone boot.
they kind of bolt. Oh, it's kind of bolt. Best way I can describe them is they are so lightweight. It's like they're made of
Angel's pubes.
angels' eyelashes.
Yes, the eyelashes of angels.
And yeah, just a really cool urban boot, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, very much for me feel like an urban boot, although they are full Gore-Tex. They've got a really nice lacing system. We will have a video coming out on these in the next couple of days, probably the end of the week, next week. If you haven't seen the lacing system on these, it's all tucked into the top of the tongue, and they're literally on a drawstring and on like a pulley. Really, really nice. Love the system. It means that laces can be replaced. You just have to pull them through the pulley again. So if you wanted to put like nylon-based laces on or whatever, then you could do that. I mean,
I'm just blown away by it.
they're really cool. And the nice thing is, you pull them open, you've got this whole sock inside. So that means that water's. If you're going through, deep puddles, whatever, they're going to be fine. If you go above the top of the ankle, then obviously your feet can get wet. But nice sole, nice big toe.
Yeah.
Cover. The whole top of this is rubber. It's got like nice texturised material on it. Really, really impressed with these.
Quite hard wearing that as well, isn't it? Very
Yeah.
durable, but it looks it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's nicely stitched. Everything is.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're just, guys. I've been running Solomon's for years, and it's taken a lot to sort of pull me away from them, but they've actually really hurt my feet recently, my Solomon's. So looking forward to trying these out. They look good.
Yeah. Comment from Chesley Moss. This actually maybe do a giggle inside. Heroes wear hate. Yes, they do. He says, unless they're issued, then you're unfortunate.
Yeah.
Alfie, heroes rock AKUs. Yeah, but you're my hero, Alfie. So that's all the props you need, mate.
Alpha's, yeah, I think you're nuts. Crazy man. It's wild man. He's a wild man. You know that name, wow.
We're a wild man. 873.
Real wild man. Real wild man. What's your number, sir? Haven. 73. Good work. Both absolutely batshit crazy, you can tell. If you are still with us after 20 minutes of us talking absolute garbage, please just head down and hit that thumb button. Hit that like. We'd love to see 30 likes. That'd be amazing. If everyone's watching, we'd do a like. We'd love this. How about I'll open another beer and drink it through my eyes. Like a lemur.
Like a lemur.
It's really weird. I let myself do that. I live the lemur something. Oh, with sun trap. Would you enjoy it though? Would you later be not spread out and be like, oh, I'm in a sun trap.
Oh, that's lovely, I like it.
Oh, your garden's such a lovely sun trap. So facing. Oh, wonderful.
Brooksy, heroes wear plate carriers and nothing else.
That's true.
It's true. However, tonight
Had to be decent.
Tim's wife was around, so I had to put my PP away.
He did. For about 30 seconds, and then it come out on its own.
Yeah, Nick Mansell, Richie's my hero. You're welcome. I often fall asleep looking at his profile picture, and then silver locks.
Do you know what? The amount of comments that your hair gets alone, I think it deserves its own Instagram profile. It'll probably have more likes than Jake by morning.
It's not a difficult.
Oh! What up? Hey. Just in case. Hey. It's just distinguished. We won't get into the whole action casual thing tonight because I know that it winds everyone up. Everyone gets upset by it. We won't mention it, not once.
Not once. Except you had a khaki backpack.
I do. I have a backpack that someone would bring with them if they needed some serious EDC.
EDC.
Which is code name for I've got a penknife.
Swiss Army knife.
Just in case this plane goes down, I've got my Swiss Army
I've got
with
a
me.
Swiss Army knife.
I've also got a Tic Tac box that I'll sellotape closed with kindling in it.
I want to remove this finger, I'll use it as a whistle.
I'm signaling lifeboats right now.
I double up as a life jacket.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Sorry.
Perhaps we should do that. We should have my hair have its own profile.
I think it definitely
It's on
should.
Instagram.
It should.
Yeah. I really want to show these guys my jacket. Should I?
If you want to see a husky, feel free to thumbs up if you want to see a husky. No, the jacket's definitely worth looking at. If Richie, you want to take him through it and do the whole thing.
I'm
It's
just
cool.
I'm a little bit excited about this. So
The jacket is super cool.
again, big thanks to the guys on Helican. They sent us a ton of stuff. Obviously, Tim has a level 7 jacket, which is uber warm. It's and probably my favourite phrase. It keeps him warmer than 2 mice having sex in a woolen sock.
Yeah. That is one of our most popular videos on the channel at the moment, and that's how the video opens.
So this is also a level 7. I got it in tan just because
Double cool.
it's something different. Again, super warm. I can really look how thick and soft and squidgy and how shrifty that is. Shrifty.
If you want to get judged by a giant head.
So, let me demonstrate. Jacket.
Good. It's good.
It's good. It's Swiss cheese. It's Gouda. I can't even put it on. It's that fresh. I can't even put it on. Right.
Fresh.
So,
Fresh.
So here we have said jacket. This is a medium FYI. This fits quite well. Now, imagine I'm carrying a not an appendix carry, a side carry pistol here on a belt, like a straight belt loop or a mid ride here, but it's absolutely freezing brass monkey. So I've got this jacket here, or you know, it's a real high ride here. And this is also designed for perhaps law enforcement, drug enforcement agencies, anyone that's perhaps close protection that needs to carry a pistol on their hip. So, if you need to draw the pistol very, very quickly, this here. So you just give that one good pull, and that's gains access to your pistol here. I'm a little bit excited about that.
I just know that Richie is uber deadly with a pistol, and at some point we're going to be standing over the gas pig and he's going to be like, wah!
Yeah.
And then someone gets a cut of BBs to the teeth.
Yeah. So guys, so that is the Husky level 7 jacket from Pelican Text. Again, like, I wouldn't recommend this. Is not to wear under a plate carrier or any type of body armour. It's really thick, really insulated, really warm. This is more for static positions, you know, if you're on stag or if you're, you know, on the streets, you're patrolling, doing some sort of close protection or something like that, I guess. It's not designed for vigorous activity.
No,
You boil faster than a 2 week old egg.
yeah, standing around in a very cold environment, it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Just to answer some of the questions, so it says, Richie, Grace Lake 2, you wore what you looked like an armoured vest. Do you reckon that will go small enough to fit me? It looks Alan. That's on Hobbit, so she's talking about your M bag.
M-bag.
I would say no.
I'm going to say no. However,
Could maybe get CPC.
could maybe get CPC. Warrior one.
Which is what I've got. That's what I'm running.
Do they come in different sizes or is it one size?
They do medium and large.
So, what perhaps this is an idea. So, what makes my M-bag fit so well is the fact that I've got dummy plates. They're not foam. They're actually like a hard plastic.
Yeah.
I think they're from JK Army, I believe. So, what it does, rather than your plate carrier folding around your body and sitting close to your body, it tends to stand off a little bit. So you have like a slight, not gap. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the plastic plates front and back. I've also got side plates as well. So you almost create like this little box around your body like that. So just makes it sit a little bit more rigid, a bit stiffer. It might fit better, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I even the CPC, I think, saying that, mine's got a lot of adjustment. Yeah, I think you'd be alright. I would go saying you'd be alright with a CPC from Warrior. The other thing would be is get one sent out from UK Tactical, try it and send it back.
Yeah,
they're pretty good with returns. So
they're awesome. I've done that before. UK Tactical are very, very friendly people. Just be honest with them, just say, you know, I want to try a size on. I don't think it's going to fit, but
just explain that your nickname's Hobbit and they'll get it.
I think they'll get it.
Okay. Richie, did you find a place to play this weekend?
That's a negative, Captain, because I'm still trying to find a method of transport. As my unicorns in and its athlete's foot sorted out.
I
know.
They're the worst for that.
So no, still looking. That being said, unless it's somewhere really good, I'm not that fussed. I'd like to, but I'm not going to waste half my day or my day playing this rubbish site.
Yeah, fair one. Moving on from there, Brooksy, Tim, what vortex optic would you recommend for the dev group? Wow, good question. It depends.
That's as long as it's broad. That's
Yeah.
I mean,
Crossfire,
Alan's piece of string.
strike fire,
Campfire. It's colour of the warranty, it's fine.
it's true. Excuse me, my campfire keeps going out.
Excuse me, my campfire keeps red dotting.
I would personally say the Crossfire. It's cheap in relative terms compared to the rest of the Vortex stuff. It sits nice and high. It's a good shape. It's not too big. I don't know. That's what I'd go for, the Crossfire.
Yeah, I think so.
It's the most popular one that's out at the moment,
Yeah.
so that's what I would say.
And it will not break the bank either. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
And end of the day, if you've got it and you don't like it, it's an optic for life. You can always bump it onto another gun.
Yeah, bump up to another gun, or someone else will buy it, I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely.
The second-hand market on Vortex stuff is always really good because the warranty carries over.
Yes.
So
Yes. The warranty is not down to it stays with the person. It moves with the optics. So
should check out Keeler jackets. Not heard of Keeler jackets before, but we'll check it out. Any more questions, guys? Please feel free to fire them over. We are willing to answer your questions.
yeah, except about that time in Ashford back in 2003.
Is it that bad?
At least 3 people died.
Okay, fair one. So we can't touch on it at all.
At all. At all.
Did Meridian?
Loose.
Remember Meridian News? Did they report on it? That was probably 2003.
They did. They really did. Also, real quickly, guys, I just want to run you through some really cool stuff here. So, Tim was lucky enough, as most of you know, lucky enough to go stateside. Yes, it was his work, but he managed to get to the Rogue American apparel shop.
I did.
Very jealous. I wanted to punch him clean in the dick because he had Wes Whitlock, the man himself, walk past him.
I melted into a small puddle of sponges.
Sponge plural,
Yeah.
not one sponge.
No, loads of them
Several sponges.
spread out. If you imagine getting a big sponge and ripping it into little bits and just. Yeah, if you give it kind of an if you imagine Elton John
Yeah.
trying to get petals off of his piano.
Yeah.
That's what I'd have given it a quick with some sponges.
Oh God.
Sponges all over the floor.
Well, anyway, so Tim was nice enough to do a bit of shopping for me. Got me some really cool Rogue American t-shirts.
Oh, the death card.
I've been after the death card for so long. Little US flag on the side now. And the other one, which is Tim's personal favourite.
Yes, love this one.
Yeah.
And also, I've not seen it anywhere apart from on their page.
On their page.
Yes, look at that.
Love that. Absolutely love that. We love a black t-shirt, just like my soul.
Black t-shirts, black pants.
Black soul, black heart that beats backwards. So guys, for all your Rogue American stuff,
Fly to Texas.
fly to Texas, or if you just want to make your life a little bit easier, head over to the guys at HR4K. They are our Rogue American stockists.
They are, and you can say to Ben that we sent you.
Yes, so if you do want anything from them, say Richie and Tim sent you, they said you're awesome, you hold lots of really cool Rogue American stuff, and if you don't like Rogue American stuff, well then screw you.
Yeah, you can leave.
You can leave.
Actually, just
Because
go
you don't have a Texas patch.
from
Texas.
From Texas.
From Texas.
You can tell Wes to his face that you don't like his brand.
I would pity the man that did
I would
that.
love to see that. He's an absolute animal.
He would crush you with one hand.
Throws around lumps of concrete for
It's
exercise.
insane, absolutely insane.
Absolute nutbag.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask me actually where I get my t-shirts from in a lot of the videos, and I always get that top from. Most of my wardrobe is Rogue America, so if it's not on HR4K, it'll be on the Rogue American
Yeah.
website.
And I'm sure if you spoke to Ben at HR4K,
He'll get it
he'll get it in for you, I'm sure they will.
in. Any questions, guys, feel free to fire them over. We are level the amount of likes as to people viewing.
Hobbit,
Super good.
we like this. Hobbit GRS Tactical Op Aura in September. Are you in?
What's GRS?
You know the guys that we met
Shit,
at
yes.
the trees?
Yes.
Um,
They invited us to one of their events, didn't they?
well, yeah, we were supposed to go, but I think you was away.
Miles away.
And I had no one to go there with, so I was a bit lonely. So I sat at home and cried into my sock full of mashed potato.
My favourite kind of song.
It wasn't Zen mash, it was cheese and chive mash.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah. Easy as best.
That's bad.
In answer
Did you add? No, wait. I've got questions about the mash.
What?
So did you add the cheese and chive, or was it cheesy mash that you added chive to, or was it just mash and you added cheese and chive?
No, it was cheese and chive mash.
You bought it.
Oh, yeah.
It was in a packet. With
In a packet.
Everyone's got a Gordon Ramsay.
It's just like cheesy peas, isn't it? Squeezy cheesy peas.
What's that?
Basically cheesy peas in a tube. Squeezy cheesy peas.
And you just fire it out onto your dinner. I've fired out a few things in my time, but I haven't fired out cheesy squeezy peas. I think I'd have to come in with an angle. I'd have to stand it up on the table,
Yeah.
let it relax for 10 minutes, maybe read the paper, and then just come in at some point and
Or if you squeeze it like that, you bounce it off your hand, and it's like a double. Yeah.
it's all Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I like it. Yes, we
We sidetracked. I digress.
I would like to go to the GRS one because obviously I saw the last op, looked pretty cool. However, I think it's quite a distance for us down here in the southeast. I think it's up north.
Ooh.
I think it's
Like penguins.
Penguins.
If anyone knows where GRS is in September, let us know.
So yeah, we'd like to go, but
Is it as far as Catterick?
I don't think it's far off,
Oh.
and I believe it's a woodland site as well.
What? No. No, not travelling that far.
Actually, we should speak to the guys at
Dragon's Breath.
no, Flares, Coldspear,
Coldspear.
because I believe they went to the last one. They went as up for, I believe.
I spoke to Flezzles yesterday.
Flares,
Up north.
yeah.
Yeah, if it's as far as Catterick and it's a woodland site, no chance. The only reason I go Catterick is it's urban.
Is, yeah. So any more questions, guys? Stick them below.
While you're doing that, we're open beer.
Okay.
If anyone has any entertaining facts, please feel free to share them. Richie's been a fountain of knowledge today.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Tell me all about that.
Was that
What are you doing?
Alright, just gonna try and.
You're clearly going to die.
I am. This is going to slip.
Hey? They wanted you to chew the cheesy peas, eh?
I still don't understand this.
Oh, that's only going to in one way.
Nan. Woohoo!
Abdulaziz, are we drinking? Of course.
I was this morning
Yeah.
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's
That's backfield.
it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
And I goes, you wasn't drinking last night, was you?
Oh,
No. Of course I wasn't.
I only stayed up about 1 p.m. today.
Went in when I shut up. Oh, Jeremy Cole started. Yay!
Amazing. Yes, guys, any questions? Please sit in now. Please.
Questions?
This is going to be bad, obviously.
Are you on live chat? Oh, whoa, look at this. Okay. What's up, Tim? Does that? Oh, fuck me, your name's well complicated. Abdullah Zokoyeli. Oh, cheers. Call me Z. Z's much easier.
We like to see.
Tim, that invite site, aka my local, you still up for it sometime, bring the silver one. I don't know who she's referring to, but yes. Yeah, we did up for it.
Where is it, please? It's like we throttle the bikes up.
As people were asking about this.
Yeah.
I still don't like it.
That gives me. Thanks. I've got another gun now.
You got one that works.
Sounds as fuck.
I've got this. That's all I need now. Times have changed.
Times are changing.
I love this thing. Yeah, so 416, people were asking about it, what's been done to it. Internally, it's had just the silver oxide fancy cabling done with a Dean's conversion. Other than that, absolutely nothing inside other than a barrel. Oh shit, that's a lie. I've also had the hot rubber changed.
Yeah.
And the nub over to a 9-ball one and something else.
Yeah.
Because the FPS was low. Other than that, front rail is the Hayo Geisley rail, and the rear, this is a rare as rocking horse shit Devbrew Delta rear stock. On top, you've got the GMP D-bow, you've got a Surefire M300 Vampire, so it does white light and IR. You've got the S&L Precision 45 mount. It's got a birdcage flash hider from I don't know who makes it, and then on the top it's got an M4 comp optic.
Basically, didn't merit just basically you gave him your comment. The FPS is low.
Yeah.
It just sort of went sprinkled some magic dust.
Yeah.
When in about 30 seconds it was fixed.
Yeah. So it's about 100 FPS down.
Yeah.
So if anyone saw me using this at the last couple of events, probably haven't because I don't like it. But yeah, if anyone saw me using this, it was like 200 FPS. And now it's like 300. It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Just
Yeah, it literally just snapped it in half, pulled the barrel out with the extra hot rubber, new hot rubber, tested it, and it was up by like 75, 80 FPS.
Yeah. So
with a deviance of like 1 FPS over 10 shots. Crazy.
So guys, just real quickly, question. Please comment below if you agree with me that you think that this Comp M4 is absolutely hideous, right? And Tim should probably replace it with some kind of vortex optic.
Oh, definitely.
Or just take it off and run irons. Anything would be better than this thing. I'm just, So if you agree with me, bin this off, get any other optic other than this.
No.
Just comment yes below.
No. No, I've never run irons. People that have irons still on their gun make me a little bit sicky.
Yeah.
People go out and go, yeah, it's because just in case the optic goes down. Those people that are out there that give me that, when I say, oh, you've got irons on your gun, and most of the time, because they've got a D-bar in the front, they have it pointing out that way, so they're backwards anyway, and then they go, yeah, it's because,
Did they actually do that?
yeah.
Did they brush the dirt off their shoulder?
Oh yeah, it's loads of dirt. Just
Loads.
only on one though. They don't do both.
No.
They just one.
I mean, how much dirt can one man have?
Well, loads. I don't know.
I've not enough to cut 2 shoulders.
Well, no, not enough, clearly. Or an elbow.
Or an elbow. Oh, God.
What if they went all the way back down the back of their arm?
Mate.
Oh, look at all this dirt.
All the way down to the wrist. Off there.
But if you give it the old, it's because just in case the main optic goes down, they've got irons as a backup. Just puke, drown yourself in it.
Because just stick your fingers down a dog's throat, let it sit up on a hot sidewalk,
Love it.
then label it up with your hand and eat it. That's what you should do.
I'm definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
That or give me the whole, just in case the optic goes down.
But I completely agree. So we all know how inaccurate airsoft guns are. You honestly think they're going to be as accurate as an iron sight? No.
You might as well go, well, in that way.
Yeah.
And just shoot. So yeah, I do want to change this. I run Comp M4s on both of my guns. Actually, out of all of the airsoft optics that I've run and used, these are probably my best or favourite or the best that I've come across in regards of keeping accuracy. I've got an Aerotech and some other optics in the drawer here, but I just couldn't get along with them, so it is what it is. But yeah, there's definitely room in this little arsenal for some vortex optics.
Absolutely.
For the SCAR, maybe a Razor.
The
Maybe a Razor.
old Huey.
Maybe a Razor. And then on this, I wouldn't mind. I actually quite like the Strike Fire.
Yeah, Strike Fire is good. So guys, I will be doing a video soon. As soon as I get time. A lot of people are asking about this wee beastie here.
It's absolutely incredible, this gun.
So basically, the reason why I want to do the video is to showcase my choices that I will take to a Milsim or a Milsim grain. So this is the 13-inch VTAC upper, quite long barrel, obviously this will be my daytime one. Then also I've got a short upper that I run for night time. Obviously the reasons behind this will come in the video. But yeah, this one it's a bit of an old beast. It's a VFC base, but basically all it is now is a VFC body.
Yes.
Except pretty much everything changed on it because I've broken
It's all been pimped.
everything. Well, only because I've broken it. That's it. Again, the optics wise, a lot of different opinions on this because obviously I like to run a flip the side on there just because
Because you can.
I can. No, because obviously I don't really get on with zoomed optics unless I'm in a completely stationary position.
Yeah.
Or
unless you're using the Razor Gen 2,
the
which you
Razor,
can do both.
the Razor HD, which
That's it.
gets me so hard that you could cut diamond with it. So the reason behind this setup here, the 551, is it 551?
Pass.
Whatever, it's a red dot. And when I look through it, people get dead.
Get deaded.
Get deaded. So the reason behind this flip the side isn't because when you're like that, let's face it, it's all copy, clone stuff, so it doesn't actually fucking line up. If it does, it's very, very badly. Reason behind this is I prefer to, see a one-time, zoom through here, and if I need to spot whatever vehicles, enemies, identify something, you can simply do that, and I can still use this as a zoom optic without hindering my one-times. Other than that, what have we got in here? This is the Gate Titan MOSFET control unit in
I
here.
think it's incredible.
Absolutely a beauty.
And the responsiveness from the trigger on this gun is probably the best I've come across.
It is because obviously if you go back to my video reviewing the Gate Titan, what I've done is I've actually changed the trigger sensitivity, tuned it right down, and it will show you. So rather than having the trigger pull, put it all the way back and then firing, you can choose, I think it's 3 or 4 positions.
Yeah.
I think
It's
it's
4, isn't it?
4
That's a
positions.
little light that goes back and
Yeah.
forth as to how much you're
So
using the
I've
trigger.
got it set the most sensitive position, so literally you move this thing about 1 mil, 1.5 mil, and that will fire the gun for you. I actually love that.
Yeah, I must admit that still the whole Gate Titan platform is super good, and when they start saying about getting these out to TMs, I think for this, for like the CQB gun where I really want something really snappy, really responsive, but also if a platform's going to go down out of any of them, it's more than likely to be this one. For me, if I can get one of those in this, I'll be super happy. Yeah, super happy. And also, they just tell you constantly like what the problems are, how the batteries are going, and all that sort of thing. So
So obviously, those of you who don't know, I was at Longmore last week before, a couple of weeks ago, and I basically just bought some brand new batteries to run in this and the Skywell. 11.1 lipos, same as the old ones, but obviously they're brand new, so they will perform slightly differently to what I'm used to. I'm used to a worn out battery, perhaps having, the battery level going down slightly, but slowly draining off. Whereas obviously lipos are not supposed to do that.
supposed to.
So anyway, it was at Longmore about halfway through the day. The gun started basically gave out a sequence of beats, which means I think it throws out a fault code. Now it lets you know audibly that something is wrong with the gun. Something is not right with it. It's the gun, the voltage, whatever it is. Sure enough, the gun stopped working. I nearly threw the gun out the window. Let's face it, I've got a track record for breaking guns. So, but anyway, sure enough, got back home, plugged it into the laptop, brought up the whole diagnostic page, went through all the fault codes, which actually there was only one, and that was battery voltage too low. So it was just the fact. What it was is the battery had just reached its threshold where the Titan MOSFET will not let the battery discharge and reverse polarity. So it did exactly what it's supposed to do. It let you know the battery is running low. It then gives you a second fault code to say we shut the battery off now. We won't, you can't use the gun to halve the gun on the battery. Couldn't ask for more. Absolutely perfect.
Realistically, it's going to save your batteries and then potentially also your motor.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'd much rather damage a battery than damage a motor, knowing that the motors that's in this and motors that are out there are now £120 odd, something like that.
So
Over
yeah.
a 20 quid battery, crazy.
So obviously I've got the gate tightening, both this and the Scariol. Absolutely blown away by it, not just the performance but the diagnostics of those. Ease of use. So to know that they're, you know, in R&D putting something together for a TM recoil.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't wait for that. It should be.
Yeah, so I'm down on the beta, well we both are down on betas to get these MOSFETs sent out. As soon as they are available, guys, they will be here. So in one of the guns, probably fitted up by Merrick down at Camo Raids.
Yeah.
If you are into Tokyo Maruis in any way, shape or form, head over and speak to Merrick at Camo.
Yeah.
I still cannot get my head around how good his service is, and for the fact that he's so honest about his business. It really is. It's a really good thing to see. I'm just going to try and catch up with some of the comments.
So also, guys, don't forget, for those of you that pre-ordered or ordered the Mark Zero control unit from Tony Soft Air or Prototype Airsoft, sorry, through a distributor, i.e. Fire Support or Merrick, then they should be coming, I think, mid-June. So they should be landing anytime soon. So keep an eye out for those. Obviously, we know, unfortunately, nothing to do with Tony Soft Air or Prototype Airsoft. They were sold some 40 switches.
But Panasonic as well.
By Panasonic, a very big company. So yeah, so if you're waiting on those guys, sit tight. They should be due very soon.
Brooksy saying, Scott Country now saying armour sights, night vision, thermal. Would you run some thermal? Yeah, we've tried thermal both a couple of times. It's good, but the issue with thermal is you can't aim through it unless you have a reticle on the thermal device, in which case it means that it's mounted to your weapon, and there's always an issue with, you know, you've got to have it up in front of you at all times to be able to see where you're going.
Yeah.
Whereas with night vision, you can have it helmet mounted, and then on your weapon you can use something like what Richie's got here, which is an LA5 or a PEC 15, and you can aim with an IR laser.
Yeah.
So that's always something to consider. Yes, we've both tried thermal a few times, I think, until I can have it mounted in front of my eye and some way of seeing where my gun is pointing through the thermal. Then no, thermal's a no for me.
No.
It's great for spotting targets. Or
just about to say, you know, the only other reason that I possibly would go for a thermal scope is just for spotting. You know, if you're using an NV, and sometimes, let's face it, NV is not magic.
No,
it's not this magical little box that lets you see everything. Sometimes it's just too dark. You know, if it's a patch, an area that's too dark, too thick with bushes, you won't pick it up. Whereas obviously thermal will pick everything up because it's obviously heat. So yeah, obviously there are times when you can perhaps mount it. You know, if you've got a nice scope, mount it in front of the scope. You know, so you can just use it as a zoom/spotting optic.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, that being said, you know, if it's a night time and you're using thermal, which point then you would cover up your thermal, nods down, you know the rough position of where you are.
Yeah, then engage.
Engage through MV. That's the suggestion I'd say.
Yeah, if you've got both, you're onto a winner, that's for sure. So a few questions. Yeah, no, the thermal for me is a bit of a difficult one. Also with Armour Sight, they do some great optics. A lot of the cool stuff they do you can't get in the UK sadly, which is a bit of a nightmare. Thermal on a swinging mount, yeah, exactly what Ricky was just saying, to be able to flip it in and out in front of the optic. They're good. A lot of people asked about the little T12s. I tried one, I wasn't massively blown away by it, especially for the money. If I was spending sort of 600 quid on a little thermal optic, I would just keep saving and buy a Cobra Dino at like 1500.
Yeah.
You know, that would be the way I'd go.
That being said, you know, we met up with a company in at IWA. I can't think of the name of the company now, Antares or something like that.
Yeah.
We picked up some really cool, tiny little thermal units, but very good quality. So that it's rifle mounted ones, which are again not that big, perhaps about sort of no bigger than this ear tech. That's how big they were. And you could clip that. You could be standalone, clip in front of your optic. You can have with or without a reticle.
Yeah.
You could also have done a slightly smaller version, which again you could put on your rifle. It was actually helmet mountable.
Yeah.
So
it was some crazy stuff.
So rather than perhaps working on a rhino mount like nods would be, it was offset. So you would sweep it up out the way. If anyone's seen stuff like Universal Soldier or stuff like that. Yeah. Cool bit of kit.
Adriano said, what about FLIR, like night vision one side and thermal the other? I think your brain would struggle with
Yeah.
soaking it up, and also
Like,
the back of thermal is so bright.
I think in theory you think it would work great, but again, I don't know whether your brain would just go.
What is going on?
I don't know. Thermal, I'll deal for recce and intel gathering. Yeah, bang on, can't beat it.
Yeah.
Brooksy, there's one they're selling called the T20. Can you use the site that comes? You can use it as a site. Yes, I've had. There's a video of the T20 on my channel. I've had the T20 already. The bad side about it is the back side of the screen is like 1.5 inches in diameter,
Right.
and that's the fault with thermal, is that the rear screen is so small that you can't see like right now I can see all of this room, I can see all the backs of the house, whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're looking through one of them, you're looking through a very small window, and the aperture size of the lens
Yeah.
itself is very, very small. So you know you're looking at this much of the picture, and I think that's okay if you're dialed in.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at night vision, and I can see like all this,
Yeah.
and then you go from seeing through a keyhole sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's expensive for what it is. I think it's 1,800 quid.
And obviously with something like this,
Yeah.
the field of view you'll get through these are just, you can't really compare that to, like I say, a tiny little screen. Like, these objective lenses are huge,
Yeah.
whereas compared to, like I say, a tiny little inch screen,
Yeah.
it's just a nightmare trying to squeeze all that information into a tiny little box.
So yeah, a lot of people asking about helmets, that sort of thing. Richie can probably take you through his. He's got his night vision set up here.
Yeah.
He's got his comms on there and everything. So
Yeah, should we do that now? When? Right now.
can do it now. Adriana said, guided gun club rates it for target acquisition for hunting. What, one thermal, one night vision? That's what you're saying. As you know, I got screwed over on MVGs. Do you know a place that does like finance on MVGs? Yes, Scott Country do finance on MVGs.
But again, it won't be Gen 3.
It won't be, yeah, it won't be Gen 3, it'll be Gen 2.
Gen 2 plus. I don't know whether some of the Fleur distributors will do it.
They do, but you're going to have to get Photonics tubes, and it's money. It's
no, but if you're getting arm sight, Fleur arm sight,
yeah,
those BDMVDs.
yeah, but they do them with Photonics tubes.
Right.
Otherwise, they're L3 for in the US, and they're like half the price.
Yeah, but you're still talking if it was Gen 2 plus or Gen 2 plus HD.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
Would be, what did we say, it was 4,995?
Yeah, so probably about that in pounds there.
Yeah.
Even though we were looking at dollars price, yeah, so you're probably looking at about £5,000. 4,000-5,000.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
so nice. They have more kills on them, just these, than any airsoft team event
Combined.
combined.
These have had, there's not enough room, okay, for me to like chalk up the kills that I've seen through these little bad boys.
Yeah, I was with Richie one of the first times I was running Gen 2 plus MV, and we were walking out into a field, and Richie like stops, puts his hand up like this, and we all just stop dead, and he just leans over this bush, he's gone down, he goes, dum, dum, and these two guys stand up, just dead. They're hit. It's like, how the fuck did you see them? Even with my knot, I didn't see any of it. I just leant over.
The only time that it didn't feel nice.
That was Apocalypse.
Yeah. The only time it didn't feel nice getting kills through these was at Longmore on their night game. And I was just peeked out the door of this house, and you had a line of 12 people, okay, walking down the side of this building. And the lead guy had NV. It was like Ghost Hunter, like Gen 1.
Yeah.
And honestly, you just waited. I just sat there, waited, stuck the kettle on, opened the packet
Get
of oils. Yeah, they literally just walked out the door and just pied, like, so imagine this isn't a line, I just walked out the door and pied down the line, just shooting one after the other. It wasn't even sport, it was unfair. But
I felt like that in the first Grey Slate. It was just unfair. Honestly, you just racked bodies. We spoke about this a million times, but we seriously just dropped bodies. It was a really clear night. I had my nods on Rich Ellis. Most of the other team didn't have nods, and we just dropped bodies. You know, groups of just me and Richie, and then we went up against probably the first engagement was like 6 lads. We cleared them out. I actually got shot, but Richie came back, medicked me, got me back in, We went out for another engagement event, 5, 6 lads again.
Yeah.
When they come over that hill, we dropped all those guys. Then walked up a platoon. There was like 3 guys coming across a platoon or a plateau thing. Whipped them, then dropped the whole team. Charlie and Hully's boys, and then went and hit them in their fob. Just me and Richie. It was epic.
It was outrageous.
But yeah, they've got some good nods. Are without kind of pushing anyone's budgets, they're just they take you to the next level.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah, it's very difficult not to justify them. Very difficult.
Yeah, when I first started doing the proper Milsims, Richie said to me, the best investment you'll do is just to go and buy a decent MV, and I didn't. I bought a Spark Core, then I had my Cobra, and then I got my Gen 3 binocular. And I wish all those events that I'd have done with shit NV, that I'd have just gone and gone, do you know what, 4 or 5 grand, put it down, got myself a decent unit, been done with it, and then done Catterick Copill that I'd done with my...
Yeah, do you not find obviously doing those events with those slightly lesser gen or not so good nods, it all added to the learning experience.
Oh.
So you imagine you give someone that's never used night vision before, like a Gen 3 Plus, and then see how they get on, it'll be crazy. So
that's a good point.
So perhaps I think, I don't know, for me I think, well, it kind of,
the learning curve.
The learning curve and working up to it, you kind of tend to appreciate it a little bit more. I don't know.
I think definitely for some of the CQB bits, like was going into CQB and I was following guys in that've got Gen 3 nods and they could see everything, and I was walking in pretty much to a pitch black room and I was like, fuck. So I was like, really having to apply everything really carefully, like checking things, checking them again, breaching into a room and doing like we go into a room, you've got corner, and then the door. I'd go in and go corner, back, corner. Yeah, fucking good. And then back out just in case. So it definitely taught me better credentials, I don't know, like a better way of working maybe.
Definitely, yeah.
But yeah, nods, again, we keep talking about this, we could do like a 2-hour video just on like
absolutely,
it's vital if you're going to go out and do big Milsims, it is just vital, and it really can change. As soon as it gets dark, from being like, oh shit, night's coming, to yes, I can't wait. It's the best part of any event for me. I normally, as most of you guys and girls will know, will get my head down at some point during the day, if I can, and then be out all night. That's normally our...
Yeah, definitely, and I think, it just opens up a whole other section to the Milsim games. If you're into your 24-hour, 36-hour Milsims, there's only so much you can do in the pitch black. So obviously, if you've got night ops and guys hitting buildings, it's not elitist. It's just putting people with the right tools in the right job. So if it's pitch black, they're going to send the guys with MV. Whereas obviously, if you've done MV, yes, you can still come along, but you will not be as an effective tool to guys with MV. So once you get good MV, you then, rather than say stopping at 1 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock at night, you can go right through to sun up if you want, if that's your bag. It's, for me, it just opens up a whole other section of the game time.
My thing was big things like skill set as well, like going out and shooting during the day got to the point where I was like, nah. Then when it got dark, I was like, whoa. Trying to operate in the dark with no MV is hard work. When you get MV, it gets a bit better, and then when it's got to that point where you've got decent MV, your setup's good, like I've got my points where my IR setup and it's pretty clean as to where I can go whack. And someone goes, it's the best feeling in the world, especially when they don't know you're there.
They can't see you,
Because we've had it a few times where people have literally been 5-10 metres and walked past us. We just sat there waiting. Richie puts his laser up, puts my laser up, I look over, I can see his hand signals, he's like, yeah, let's go. Whack, whack. It's literally, and 2 guys have gone down, and you can then move on from that position. It is I don't know, being operating at night, it's kind of the cool stuff for me. That anyway, I don't know. I think I've got to that point where I've played a lot during the day, and I'm like, well, I'm happy to let other people go out and kick doors during the day and all that sort of thing. I'd rather do it at night.
I think, and also what you tend to find is people say, oh, you're only going out at night because you've got the advantage. Yes, not denying that, but the fact of the matter is, I've found over the years now, you know, in the daytime, you get obviously the guys that are perhaps not as experienced or don't want to play the game to the level you want to play it at. So in the daytime, there'll be lots of, for instance, spraying and praying, you know, fucking full over, winding, you know, the high caps on and stuff, whatever the game may be, you know, pine corners, not necessarily looking down the rifle, a little bit blind fire, so the skill set's a little bit more loose. Whereas come to night time, you don't only have to be switched on and, you know, still work the same skill set, but you're then dealing with obviously noise travelling a lot further, easier at night time, so you have to be mindful of your noise discipline, light discipline, you have to watch where you're stepping, you know, broken branches, twigs, leaves, etc.
Yeah.
I think for me, it just, the difference between day and night, it just, you know, you have to have a tight skill set, you have to clean up your act, or you know, or you're going to get dropped by someone who is getting it. Do you know what I mean?
So someone's asking what comms setup you run, Richie. So, you know, obviously it's a lot on optics and night vision stuff. When it comes down to comms, what do you run? I've been running, so just to get mine out of the way, Richie's is more complicated than mine, but I've been running the bow thing, UV5R, and then I've got a like a UH1, I think it is the PTT. It's got like a standard like TP120 PTT, and then my ray cows. I've been running that setup now for a few years. Never had any problems with it, apart from my battery dying on the radio. That's been pretty much it. Other than that, never had any problems. But comms wise, Richie is the man to talk to.
Yeah. To keep it really short and sweet, I've got two setups. So I will have my standalone setup where I'm not radio operator for a team. So all I need to worry about is squad, squad chat. That's comms between me and the rest of my team. I run one TRI 152 up the front of my body, normally here, on a high ground gear drop-down pouch, so I can then access, you know, the front of the radio to switch channels if I need to. That then will come up to either a whip antenna for extended range, or currently at the moment I've got the aerial on a relocation cable to my back. Just keeps it out of my face, you know, and it's also still makes putting on a backpack easy. That then comes up to my Raycal headset, which I've got a specifically modified PTT. So I've got an old PTT, chopped the guts out, fitted a Limo connector to allow the Raycal headset to clip in. Then I've then got in-ear system, which, you know, for 36 hours is awesome. Also on the Raycal system, I use the Surefire EP7s. With little foam tips, just squish them up, put them in.
Yeah, perfect.
Again, big thank you to Patrol Store, they hooked us up with a new set of those.
Well done, guys.
Obviously, I didn't realise. So the EP7s, the little foam tips, they're supposed to be good for 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've run them for about 5 years.
Yeah, I've run one for years.
So, yeah, big shout to Surefire, just show how good quality that is.
Is that 6 to 12 months worth of use, or just 6 to 12 months worth of time?
I think it says, I'll read the packet, but I think it says to replace every sort of six months.
Oh, right, okay. Because I use mine, like, you know, maybe 4 or 5 times, you know, in half a year. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Right, okay, so we've had a few questions from Imano Tech Outdoors asking about, a lot of questions about comms. Yes, we both run really solid comms setups, so I'd say that out of all of the people that I've met, we've probably had the least issues in regarding comms. 9 times out of 10, we roll out of the car park, switch our radios on, we're on the right channels and we can communicate. If not, on the flip side of that, Imano Tech, me and Richie have done whole events, whole night times, with no comms, just on hand signals. We've done a lot of Grace Lake 1 on hand signals, and Grace Lake 2, neither of us ran comms. So, you know, we are capable of being able to manoeuvre, communicate, portray messages, get each other's attention, all with hand signals. So that's no problem. Another question he asked is, so you can see, but how do you tell those of your team that are out of sight? So I presume he's saying that if we can see an enemy, how do we let their team know that are not kind of in our line of sight, which would be over comms?
Yeah, over comms, or you simply mark your position with a quick flash of IR.
Yeah.
Or a PEC or whatever it is.
Yeah, and let people know what's
going
on.
Or if you've got a strobe or something like this, then just quickly put that on and off again. Quick strobe of IR. Just let everyone know where you are. Brander,
how's it going, dude? Have you tried a bone conducting headset? Not the ones like Kicking Mustang's got, where it actually fits against your face.
No. No.
and you hear it through that way. So I haven't tried one of them. The actual raycals are bone conducting, but they work in a slightly different way. Tim, have you found your raycal set up? People say you're quiet when you talk. Yes, I used to get that. What it is that the earpiece is not seated tightly in your ear.
Yeah.
I remember first getting when I had the rubber clip on. Well,
Yes.
before I got my EP7s, I had these rubber buds that plugged onto the end, and they would sit quite loosely in my ears. As soon as you, when I get set up now, it takes probably about half an hour. I squeeze them really tight, stuff them in my ears, let them expand. And normally when I do my radio checks, they're a bit quiet.
Yeah.
By the time they've expanded into my ear and they sit tight, they normally sound much better. So check what your fit is.
Because like I say, because obviously those EP7s, you know, where they expand out and they contact the whole of your ear. You know, let's face it, you know, the raycars, they're bone conducting.
Yeah.
So they have to have that contact, get that vibration through your cheekbone and ear canal to get past the con.
Yeah. So that's definitely something. I've got EP3s and I get that all the time. Right. So definitely try that, dude. Try the EP7s. That's what we use. Just as a quick note as well, the EP7s, you get 2 sets of buds with them, and then you get a set of like actual earplugs. So what I do with mine is I've got a set of the plugs on my raycals, and then my earplugs I use to sleep in.
Yeah.
So I think we both used that.
Yeah.
Didn't we? Like when we were in a bunk room, the last bunk room we were in was with 6 lads.
Yeah.
And so earplugs, and we can normally get some sleep. So that's definitely something to consider. Bone conductor good for quiet environments. Bone conducting are good for loud environments because you don't get bleed from the comms because they're actually, you know, the sound and everything is done via the bone conduction. So they're great in every environment. I've used them for CQB. I've used them everywhere.
Yeah.
I've never seen as much pyro being used as when we went to the barracks.
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah.
Ever. GR20s,
Awesome.
mag flashes, 9mm, shotgun primer, everything. We were blitzing every single room, and I used them then and didn't have a problem. And as my regulars know, I've got a dodgy ear, so definitely something to consider. Hobbit, Richie, I need to talk to you about my comms. Everything works, but it seems I may have an issue with compatibility. I've got countless PTTs, 2 headsets, and I either can send or I can only receive. Any tips?
Can only send or receive. What I would say is, it's either your CTCSS on your radio, but I think we spoke about this. I think you said that's good. Just going out on the limb, if you're using ZTAC PTTs, they are renowned for breaking wires internally.
Yeah.
And you won't know it. I mean, unless you actually sit there with a multimeter and buzz each connector out, each pin. That being said, could you make a jump to TRI or TCA? Possibly. I'm not necessarily saying the radios internally are very similar, but I've run 2 TRI PTTs now for, how have I then? 3 years?
3 years, 4 years maybe.
3 or 4 years, and touch wood, I've had no breaks in the PTT line.
So Hobbits using Nexus and Swordins. So.
Are they real steel ones?
I would imagine.
I'd imagine so.
So Zero Sutcliffe is saying, I've got Naker Quiet Pros coming. Let me know how you get on with them. I know a few people that run them.
Love them.
The thing that put us off was the box, wasn't it? Because it's that fucking huge box.
I could deal with that. That's fine. It's more the price tag for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you mention the price tag of the Naker Quiet Pros, I'm not saying they're not worth it because they're awesome.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to spend that on
I'd go silence.
or the raycals, you know, or what they're like 30 quid now. Do you know what I mean? And it's a similar product. Yes, you have that. That's the one thing about Nakers is it's all in one box. You have your volume, your PTT,
everything,
all in that one box. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, let's know how you get on. It'd be interesting to see.
We looked at them, didn't we? I must admit the Silence P60, the one that we looked at, that tiny little box with the 2. It's dual.
Yeah.
I do like that, but it is mega money. It's like 700 quid. Got it for 100 quid from the US new. Bargain.
Jesus.
Absolute bargain. Swordins like MSA Nexus is a real deal.
Oh. You should have been competitive. Oh, wait a minute. Are you
Swordins are
running a bow thing?
Yeah, because it's not amped, is it?
No, it's not. Not amped PTT in that case.
Something to consider.
Yeah. Normally,
Yes.
yeah, it's either an amp PTT issue, so you could try perhaps if you've got the down lead that will clip onto a 152, or especially a TCA. If you've got some of the TCA and you've got that 6-pin embed connection, try that.
Yeah.
Because I bet you that will work.
Oh, she's ordered 152. Such a flash girl. Such a flash girl. I'm just trying to think what else.
Because I think if you depends on the 152s. Obviously, my 152s are TRIs. They are very early gen, and I've had zero problems with those.
Yeah.
However, I've had people that have bought TRIs recently, and they're
Been terrible.
bad shit, really. So it really is hit and miss. I know TCAs again. When TCAs first come out, they were absolutely brilliant. Absolutely loved them. People were having no problems. But recently, I've had people crop up on the forums with lots of problems with the TCA. So it's all cons.
Comms are, I don't know, they're difficult to get into.
Yeah.
Adriano brought up a really good point and said, you know, he thinks that biofilms are more than capable for Milsims. I want to agree to 2 points. One, yes, they are. I've had mine since I started Airsoft. So it was one of like the second or third things I ever bought was a biofilm, and I used it with a little earpiece in and a little single push button. And when I was sniping, that was absolutely perfect. I used it in all environments. I've still got the same radio now, so what I've been playing for 5 years. It's been absolutely perfect. The issue is when you're running dual comms, when you need that battery life, when you need the actual power from the radio itself to transmit over big distances, the biofilms just don't cut it.
Yeah.
So Richie, we were at the trees, we bumped out on the bikes, and I could not use my comms all weekend because they were transmitting on such a high frequency.
Yeah.
So I had no comms at all. I could just speak to Richie and that was it. And then all of the comms back to zero had to be done by Richie. The whip antenna, the power from the 152 really helped us communicate over a big distance. If you're just doing skirmishes and you want to speak to your team around you, in my opinion, biofilms are fine. Loads of people moan about the whole licensing thing. It's difficult, but my opinion on this is just don't bother.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, I think. How many people do you think use non-licensed radio? It's absolute thousands. So to come and crack down a couple of airsofters, I think it's a bit ridiculous. So like Tim said, with the bow things, they are a very good radio, very good radio. However, and technically they should be the same power output.
Yeah.
All within reason. Obviously, I've got a funny feeling that yes, the 152 is a little bit higher, but on the tech spec should be the same. However, like Tim said, I was at Longmore, this is last year, the year before, whatever it was, no one could get comms back to zero using the bow things, etc. We were on the top floor of the building. I managed to get to the window by extending my whip area out the window, up, and boom, got comms. So, proof's in the pudding really. I think if you're gonna do it, make sure you get a whip area as well, get it in there.
There are stronger versions of biofilms now as well, an 8-watt version apparently.
Yes, I heard a rumour a lot. 8 watts or 10 watts.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they go about the catching people with these radios, but I'd imagine if you've got a 5-watt radio, and then you also get a 10-watt radio, I think 10 watt you've got a chance of that's a hell of power. You're going to start creeping into some areas of frequencies you don't really want to push into.
So at the moment, to be honest, mine's been fine. I've never had any big problems with it. I just run a small little whip antenna on it and it's gold. Comms are, again, they can be something that you can go into. I've seen people, essentially having comms issues and they just haven't got their radio set up right.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of it is just getting your settings correct on the radio. That's half the battle, I think. Yeah.
So guys, if you've got any other questions around kit, we will try to start wrapping this up soon. This has been a hell of a long stream. Me and Richie definitely due a few beers. So that's definitely something we want to jump on with. But if you do have any questions that we can wrap up for you now, let us know. All of the kit videos on all the stuff from Helican Text, all the stuff from Hyax, and the rest of the kit we got here from Tag will all
Yes.
be coming to the channel over the next couple of weeks. I'm away next week. Richie's super busy next week as well, so things will be a little bit slow until we can get back into the run of things.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, we've got some videos being edited up at the moment. We've got some videos, we've just filmed. So they will be slowly creeping out over the next couple of weeks. But like I say, Tim's away, my work's gone manic, so it's going to be busy times. But as always, we'll always, try and keep something coming to the channel, even if it's just on my Instagram or Tim's Instagram. We'll always try and keep some form of media coming to you guys. So if there's anything particularly you want to see or want us to cover, let us know. I think.
Adriano said best Milsim snack. He said he loves jerky.
Oh, do you know what? I love jerky. I just can't do it anymore. It's stuck in my teeth. Drives me absolutely batshit crazy.
Snack. I like them little bounce protein balls.
What?
You see them, they look like a ping pong ball, and you can get them like in all of the health food aisles,
Right.
and they're like a granola ball
Oh,
sort of thing. Yeah, they're like a high protein. They've got like jam in the middle. They're like, they're nice.
Okay, I'll take your word for that. But
Yeah, I'll make sure that you can eat one of my balls at one of the next events.
favourite Milsim snack? I'm gonna say if I had that real like luminous yellow American squirty cheese and crackers, I think. Or alternatively, chicken fajitas
Chicken feet is while getting shot at.
whilst getting shot and thrown impacts downstairs. That's also a valid meal.
Hobbit said Haribo's from my slip.
Yes.
I've quite happily eaten handfuls of Haribo
Just
from Hobbit's slip.
yeah.
She popped her slit open and it's just full of colourful bags.
It was just it was just that little unicorn fountain sitting there.
Taco bangs, mate, it's the way forward.
Taco bangs, that is it.
Burrito in, burrito out.
Real and brutal out, yeah.
I nearly blew our position from laughing so hard that night.
We did have some giggles.
I had to take my eyebrow off to literally wipe the tears out that were beginning to fill up the glasses.
Oh my god.
That was a good night. Any other questions, guys? Let us know. A lot of stuff around ham licensing. Apparently, if one person in your team has got a ham license, it pretty much covers you all, which is pretty cool. I heard a relocation cable can increase the range using the body as a conductor. Don't know if that's true, but it's been a recent topic on Airsoft Comms UK. Maybe. I have no idea about
I know Disco 32, they do their best antenna systems. They are very good. A lot of the Sterling guys run those.
that. Yeah.
I think it's more of a case of, I could be wrong, I have to speak to him. I don't think he uses the body as a conductor, it's just more of a way of keeping the cable.
Yeah, it's just maybe
That
there's
way.
a longer area because it's.
I could be wrong, I'll try and look into it.
Yeah. Bit long is legit. Longer cable, weaker the signal. That's what Brooks is saying. The coax extension acts as a ground plate. I have no idea what that means. Pretty much another language to me. I don't really do comms. I just normally throw everyone that was at Grace Lake didn't see this. I take my radio off and pass it to Richie and I get it back working. That's pretty much what happens.
Yeah.
And a lot of the guys that are around us normally do that. But yeah, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. I am parched, ready to go and get on the old.
I'm probably going to go home, go straight to bed.
We've had a long couple of days, haven't we?
That's a lot, I'm going to get smashed.
We stayed up all night last night playing computer games.
We did.
Because we're adults.
Like real adults do, because my real mum can't tell me when to go to bed.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, are we doing that film tonight?
Yes.
So yeah,
a few bits of homework for all of you to do. One, head over to Camo Raids, have a look around, see if there's anything that you like.
do it now, do it now, go.
If you find something that you like, tell Merrick that we told you to go there. 'Cause
Yes.
that really does help us out a hell of a lot. We know a lot of you guys shop there.
So even if you buy spares, even if it's like a hot rubber, anything to say, oh, Richie and Tim send us.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. We're trying to do a lot of work with Merrick. He's a fucking great guy. Not only does he do good products, he does a really good price, amazing service, but he's also a really, really nice guy.
It reminds me of David Blaine though, like literally his hands, he holds it over a gun, all of a sudden
It's fixed.
it's 6,000 FPS.
Oh, I can't wait. So definitely do that. The other thing is go on to YouTube straight after this, once you're done with this video, put in Blackadder Melchett, Melchette. I think it's spelled like that. It's Stephen Froh, Vatash. There's a video of a compilation of his best bits. Watch that, and then feel free to comment on any platform. Richie's Instagram, Richie_the Heresy Group, or Tim_the Heresy Group. You can comment any of the things he says or noises he makes on our images. The more you do, the better, and the most comments will get a prize. Whoever goes and comments the most of Melchett quotes on our media will get a prize. Also, we'll get a prize too, we promise.
We promise. So just going off the back of that, as anyone who caught my live stream the other day, the THG, the infamous THG patches.
They're rare, mate.
We're getting the sample. It should be here tomorrow morning, I'm hoping, if not first thing Monday.
Yes, Andy.
Yes! So massive thanks to Andy at Tack Belts for hooking it up for us. So once we get the sample and everyone's happy with it, the first flavour will go on sale. And obviously all sales will go through Andy at Tack Belts. So once we give the green light, there will be, I'm not going to say the number, but there will be a limited run of that colour scheme, that flavour.
That's it.
And once they're gone, they're gone. They will not be repeated.
Yeah, so we know we hear this from a lot of guys. There's a lot of people out there that do patches that say there's a limited run, and then 6 months later there's another run. These are no bullshit limited. There's a very small number, fingers and toes numbers sort of thing, like a real small amount. Once they are gone, they're never being repeated. They're never being redone. That is it. So
I mean, you can always say, for instance, you missed the first batch. There will be another batch, but it will be in a different colour scheme, so it will be a different flavour. So, depending when you bought it, you can say, well, it's a bit, you put it, it's like the old 1992 Panini stickers, football stickers. So you may get one from April, 2019, and someone may want to swap for like an autumn 18. So but like I say, it's a limited run. So if you miss out, you miss it. That's it. Don't come messaging us going, "Oh, I really want this colour.
Oh, I need this colour." Once they're done, we're actually not going to be running these patches ourselves as well. So we're not going to be saying to you guys, "Go buy our patch," because we run it. No. We're running the patches out. Once they're done in that colour, they're done, and then it will move on to something else. Again, you might be able to swap with someone, whatever, but they will be coming super soon. Before we leave, the training is going ahead. We are still working on it. We've got a lot of work that's gone into it. We're bringing in new people, new elements, new tools, new tactics. It's definitely going ahead. It's taking a little bit longer because we're putting more effort into it. This will be a black event, so no media, no photos, no video, nothing. It's going to be a strict invite, turn up, do the training and leave. No media, nothing. So that is still happening. We're working on it, and
we just really appreciate you guys bearing with us on this, because obviously, if we had our way, we would have had a site, 4 months ago, and it would all be squared away, done, dusted. But it's just the way the cards have fallen. But just be rest assured, we are working super hard to make sure that it does happen. It will happen. It's just a case of putting all the things in the right places. So it will be the best it can possibly be. It will be the best version of itself. It will.
We all need a better version of ourselves, and we can provide that to you by training. And not training on how to pack a fucking backpack. We're talking about proper engagement, rules, drills, and scenarios.
What a tactical backpack. Tactical backpack.
Tactical fanny pack.
With khaki pants.
Khaki pants.
Action casual.
You can wear these with your action casual day out. If you want, you could wear your high-ax boots. They'll suit all of your action casual needs.
And your 511 trousers.
511, you can wear these with shorts, you can carry a backpack, fanny pack, you can carry candy pack, you can carry EDC belt with all your EDC needs on, you've got a penknife.
You can carry a backpack.
You can carry 5 tourniquets, 2 bleachers, and
some eye wash.
some eye wash and 2 melon nose rubs.
And a 3 kilo tub of journaling.
And on that note, kids, we're out of here. Love you, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you guys, take it easy.